Hi guys, so today I have a really fun hour of code I want you guys to do with me. I want to show you, if you go up to course catalog, that's this button right up here, you'll click on that and it'll bring you to this. And you've seen this page before because here's where you would click if you want to go do our online coding puzzles we've done together. But this is super, super fun. This is an hour of code. And you can click on this. It literally has endless, fun, amazing games you guys can play. Dance party is on code.org. You guys can do Star Wars, Frozen. You guys can create all kinds of different things. If you click here, this is more activities from the partners. It is so amazing. And there are all kinds of different levels. There's some for advanced coders. There's pre-readers. You don't even have to know how to read to be able to do some of these. And these are so fun. I'm just going to show you. This one is for younger guys. But you don't even have to know how to read to play this. So if you're in preschool or kindergarten and first grade, or even if you're older than that, and you just want to play some easy coding, you can use any of these sites. So I just want to show you this little game right here, if it'll load. So it's telling you to move forward. So the monkey always wants to get the treasure chest. And you don't have to know how to read, which is so amazing. You're just gonna try to direct the monkey where to go. So there's many different levels on this. So this is mainly for the little guys. Super fun. There's some really advanced ones on here. Let's X out. You can go to pre-reader, grades 2 through 5, 6 through 8, grades high school and up. But today, because my kids always loved Elsa and Anna, we're going to do some art with Elsa and Anna, which is so much fun, and that's on code.org. Oh, see, I already started playing. So this is Elsa. Hi, I'm Elsa of Arendelle. Help me create a single line. So this code is already set up for you. You're just going to hit run and see what she does. You did it. So remember, we are using Blockly to do coding, which are these blocks, but this is how the computer is able to read it, what you want it to do. So this one gets trickier and trickier, but we are going to have fun. Excuse me. All right, so let's see if we can create two lines that are 90 degrees to each other. I'm going to sneeze again. I'm going to pause. All right, I think my sneezing is done. Sorry, guys. Oops, gotta reset her. Now we need to see if we can create two lines that are 90-degree angles to each other. You will need to use the turn block as well as the move block. So we want Elsa to trace this line with her ice skates. So obviously she's going to move forward. And she's going to need to turn right. Now, it's okay to play around with the different blocks. And every time you hit run, so I know my code is not complete, but if you get stuck and you're not sure, you can hit run to see what happens and where she stops. Okay, so we got her to turn, but now where does she need to go? Right, we need her to go south, downwards. So which one do you guys think I should use? Move forward, turn right, or turn left? Right. We want her to turn and go down. So let's see Elsa ice skate. All right, let's continue. Reset. I don't want you guys to see the answers yet. Okay, so it looks like we're halfway to making a square. Let's put 4 lines together to complete a square. So here's your clue. You hit run and just see what these 2 blocks give you. She goes forward and she turns. Now, in the last puzzle, we learned we need her to go downwards, right? So this one is easy because we want her to make a square. So she's moving forward by 100 pixels. She's turning right 90 degrees. She's moving forward to 100 pixels. So if we were to run it right now, should be coming over and down. So now where do we want her to go? Do we want her to turn to the left, to the right? I'm going to reset her. Let's run her. Okay. Sorry, my phone was ringing, friends. So here we are. And I don't believe my code is all the way done, but it's okay. And it's easy to get confused on which blocks you need. So I always encourage you guys, just keep hitting run until you guys can figure it out. Okay, so she's going to turn and she's going to move forward. So we have 3 sides out of our square. Where do we need her to go? Right. We need her to turn 90 degrees and we need her to move forward. Do you guys think our square will be complete now? Let's check it out. We did it. Kind of tricky. Look at all these steps that you told the computer to do. So it's reading all of these right now, saying, okay, Elsa needs to move forward 100, turn right 90 degrees. So the blocks are much easier for our brains to process, but the computer needs to have these to be able to read. If you like the puzzle, heart it. If you don't, that's okay. You can click the sad face. All right, here we go. We have a video and then we'll do more puzzles. And the next one is very complicated, so I'm so excited that we get to do it together. I'm gonna play the video now.
Computers are really good at repeating actions. You can count to 10 or 20 or 100, but a computer can count to a billion or a trillion. It won't get bored and it will only take a few seconds. Whether it's counting or drawing or anything, computers can repeat things hundreds or even billions of times. In programming, we call this a loop. A loop is how you repeat your code over and over again. For the next puzzle, your goal is to help Anna create a square with the repeat block. Any blocks of code you put inside the repeat block will be repeated in sequence, as many times as you want. To draw a square, you could use the move forward and turn block 4 times. But the easier way is to tell the computer to move forward and turn by 90 degrees once, and then tell it to repeat this pair of actions 4 times. To do that, you need to put the move forward and turn blocks inside a repeat block. Remember, you can change the number in the repeat block to anything, and it will repeat what's inside the block that many times.
All right, guys. So, hi, I'm Anna. I'm Arundel. Let's make a square with the repeat block, which uses fewer blocks. How many times should the repeat block loop the blocks inside of the square make? Okay, so right now, if we ran this, she Oh, man, you guys already saw the answer. I didn't reset it before I showed you guys. Okay, so right now let's just hit run. See, she doesn't even go anywhere. How many times do we want her to go around? So here's our move forward and a turn right. So here it is. She's going to move forward and turn right. So she's going to be stuck at this corner. Watch. Let's just do, oh, we can't do one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Are there 4 sides on a square? Yep. So let's do 4 and let's try it. And you guys told Anna exactly where she needed to go. How many of you guys have been ice skating? Super, super fun. Okay. We have to create 3 squares now. This one's tricky. So how many times do you guys think we need this to be repeated? Well, there's 3 squares. So do you guys think 3 times? Right. Okay, 3 squares. Now, let's just run it without typing in this number and let's see if it'll let us. So she's stuck on a square. That means we have a bug in our program and we have to figure out what's wrong. So she's turning right by 90 degrees and she's moving forward by 100 pixels. That's getting her to do the 1 square. But we also want her to turn. So this is how we will figure out where she needs to go. Do you guys think she should turn right here? That many degrees? How much do you guys feel? Let's just play around with it. Let's just try. I want you guys to pause me. I want you to play around with each number of degrees. Let's see what happens when she does 60. Ooh, that's pretty cool, but not what we wanted her to do. All right. Let's try 90. Do you guys think 90 is the correct answer? I think we're getting closer. Oh man. Pretty cool. Anna, she drew an 8, but that's not what we wanted her to do. Oh, she's drawing 4 squares. Rats. Okay. Let's try the next one. Do you think that she needs to turn at a 120-degree angle? I think we might have it this time. Let's watch her. Oh my goodness, she's doing it. Anna is a rock star, but so are you. How fun. So that little device on there, this little, it gives you a visual, like a little compass of exactly what you want her to do. Because sometimes with angles, it's hard to tell. Do you want her to turn just a little bit? Do you want her to turn a lot? And so this is really nice because it lets you see exactly what the angle that she will turn at. Otherwise, it's kind of tricky. So it's important that you guys just play around with it, try to figure it out. Okay, so we have a very advanced design. Let's run it right now and let's just see what happens. Oh dear, we only got 1 square. So it says that we need to create a snowflake using the repeat block to make 10 or make a square 10 times. And the turn block to 36 degrees between each square. So we know we want this to be 36 because it just told us. So look at that little angle. That's all she's going to turn. And all these steps look right, but we need her to do them 10 times. So, but if we change this and put 10, that won't work. Actually, let's do it. Let's show you guys. It's important you guys just play around with it so you can see. Did it work? No. She's going to be stuck going around that 10 times. So let's change it back to 4. And this one is kind of tricky, but we want her to repeat all these movements 10 times. So we can actually drag another repeat block, put number 10 in, and drag this back inside. I know it sounds confusing. It might look a little tricky right now, but you guys totally are going to rock this. And if you feel frustrated, take a break. It's totally okay. Sometimes coding feels overwhelming, but it's important you just don't quit. And we want to see all the cool things Elsa and Anna can do. So let's hit run and let's see if we got this. Cross your fingers. Okay, so she's tracing the lines. She sure is making a pretty design on the ice. We can make her go faster using this. Look how beautiful that is. So this is cool. If you are working with a family member or a friend on this coding, that's super, super fun. But if you are not, you guys have the ability to either print this, copy this link, and you guys can email it to your friends at school if you know their email. Send it to your teachers. You guys can send it to your parents. It's so cool because this is a really cool design that you've just coded Anna to do. So if you want to replay, go ahead. If you want to go to the next puzzle, hit continue. If you want to send it to a phone, you can even send it to a phone. All right, let's keep going. Okay, wrap a repeat block around these commands to create a plus sign. Did you notice Elsa can move forward and backwards? All right, let's see. It wants us to do that. Now let's see what happens if we just hit run. Wow. Oh man, I wanted to show you guys. Notice in this one, there are more blocks and it has a move backwards, which we did not have before. So that is allowing Elsa to move backwards, which is so fun. Wow. Now try repeating it 10 times. How many degrees do you have to turn between each line? What do you guys think the first step is? Right, probably the repeat block. Let's do it like this. And let's just see what happens if we just put the repeat block in with 10 and we don't do anything. Yikes! Where'd she go? She's up there doing something, but we can't figure it out. So obviously we have a bug in our program and we have to figure out why. Okay, so we have our 10. Now on this one, we want her to always return to the center. So she's going to walk down this line and we want her to return back. So we are going to use the backwards walk. And I hope you guys pause me and I hope you guys just play around with this puzzle, try to figure it out. Now, we want her to turn, and this is not a wide turn. So let's just look. Does that look about right? Can you, with your eye, measure in between these two lines right down here on the angle? Or do you guys feel this is right? Do you want her to turn that much? I think it's a lower number. Otherwise, she's turning too far. Let's try 45. Let's see. So not quite. She's not hitting all the lines, which means she is turning way too wide. So we know it's not 45 degrees. Let's try to make it even smaller. And let's hit run. Let's see. There she goes. So do you feel Elsa is right on track right now, making a snowflake in the ice? I think so too. I think you guys did a great job doing this. And look at the beautiful design. You guys are creating ice art right now. And there's not even ice around us. That's the magic of computer coding. So you guys just completed puzzle number 8. Here's exactly what you told the computer to do. And we are using our blocks because it's easier for us to understand. Whoa, that one is so fancy. Is it intimidating? A little bit. But can we do it? Of course we can. All right. Okay, so this, we know last time we did the smallest degree angle we could have, which was 45 degrees. But this one is much more tighter lines, so we know it's not going to be that big. So look at that one. Do you guys think it's 4 degrees? Let's try it. And right now, it doesn't have a number of how many times she needs to go around. But let's hit run. Let's just see what happens. Okay, so she did that line. So what do you guys think? What block is missing? A move forward, a repeat block, a set a random color. I think it's a repeat block because if you look up here at the hint, it says, let's repeat it 90 times. How many times does 90 go into 360? Hint, it's a very small number. And that's where we got our number 4. So now let's use a repeat block. Oops, we don't want to mix it up. Let's drag all of our stuff in. Do you guys think this is 90? 90 little lines? Let's try it. Let's see if we got it right. Let's slow her down so we can actually see what she's doing. I think we got it, guys. So she's going to repeat that 90 times. As you can see, there's a lot of different colors, which is why we have our random color set. So she's moving forward by 100 pixels and backwards by 100 pixels. And every single time, she's only moving 4 degrees. And that's such a tiny little angle so that she has the ability to make that. So you can speed up. That's the fastest ice skating I have ever seen. But you know, Elsa is magic. Look at her go. So once again, you guys should be proud of the work you're doing. You can email it, send it to a phone, save it, print it, and let's go to our next tricky puzzle. How beautiful that is. See, coding is fun when we are working together. My computer froze. Okay. Wow, so we are going to make a rhombus, it looks like. A parallelogram. It's like a rectangle, but it has different angles. This one has 60 degrees and 120-degree angles instead of 90. So right there, always read up here because that gives you your clues right here.